This is how the left is spinning it. Here's Erica Pandy and Sarah Fisher at Axios. They wrote, the government spends trillions of taxpayer funds annually. Okay. The fact that the Trump administration is focused on slashing relatively small media budgets at the outset of Trump's second term speaks to how seriously targeting media companies is their priority. Hold on a second. 8 million here, a few million there, a couple million here, 100,000 here, 100,000 there, 100,000 here, another 100 million here. Guess what? It adds up. And at a certain point, we find ourselves at the intersect of 220 to $500 billion a year in fraud, not to mention waste. Where do we start? We know it's not the Department of Education. Got to add more money there. We know it's not entitlement programs. Got to throw more money at that. Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security? No, absolutely not. Hey, all right. Where? How about we start with, because we don't know the level of fraud, to be clear, how about we start with the most illegitimate, unconstitutional forms of government action, like subsidizing media. I don't care if it's $2 or if it's $2 billion. Bet my life it's at least $2 billion overall. It should be no dollars. There's no discussion to be had here that it is the government's role to be funding media, especially when you understand that that media then, in many cases, comes out and endorses candidates who promise larger government. Hey, let me ask you this. How do you think you garner more positive coverage from Politico, Reuters, NPR, New York Times? Do you think promising bigger budgets might help?